Welcome back to another day. Today is day 71 on the project. I think it's day 71, roughly around there. Got a full weekend off now, so full Saturday, Sunday and even Monday off, so 3 days. So I've got a big list of things that I'm hoping to get done because I haven't had 3 days, full days work here in a while. So Dad's coming down in a bit. He's going to help me with little bits that I don't know how to do or what to do because his knowledge is invaluable. We'll have a look at the list that I've got. So this list I've got hoping to get done the next 3 days. So in the bathroom we got to fit like a noggin in between the joists to get the light fitting back up basically. After that then, the electrics where the cupboard was in Elliot's room, where the pipes and stuff are, sort those out so they can go against the wall. To then, the next step, allow me to pull the ceiling down in Elliot's room. And then after I've pulled the ceiling down in that bedroom, I want to start putting things back up. So down and dismantling and stuff hopefully today, and then I'm hoping tomorrow then, maybe today, see how good the ceiling comes down in Elliot's room, but then ceiling back up in the bathroom because that's already come down, isn't it? So ceiling back up in the bathroom because that's all clean and ready for that to go back up. I've got ceiling up in the office walk-in wardrobe space that we don't know what to do with. It's not going. That ceiling's not coming down, we're just going to try and put plasterboard on top of that, see how that goes. Hopefully, if that goes well, that's the same then as what we're going to do in Elise's room, the front bedroom. So hopefully that goes well. And then the next one on my list then is sealing up in Elliot's bedroom, because we would have pulled that down. Hopefully we can get that back up. I'm hoping if we get that done over the next 3 days, I'll be happy. A bonus would be sealing up in Elise's room. Don't know if we've got enough plasterboard for that yet. Don't think so. But yeah, I'm hoping that would be good enough. If we haven't got enough plasterboard, just thinking about it, I'd be happy with the bathroom and the office walk-in wardrobe sealing up. That'd be good. The only reason not to do Elliot's one would be if we haven't got enough plasterboard yet. I think we've got like 8 sheets. Should definitely do the bathroom, definitely do the office space, we'll call it. Hopefully make a start on Elliot's room then. Yeah, let's say hopefully make a start. And then a couple of extra little bits that I'm hoping, if things go well, because obviously it's going to be quite messy with ceilings down. I've written for some fresh air because it's like 30 degrees outside and going to be boiling all day. So if we need some fresh air, got some electrics, the electric main that we broke going out to the shed. So if we get some spare time or want some fresh air, we can go and fix that, clamp that up, because then we can crack on with the rest of the thing outside then, whenever. There's just like extra cables. I don't know if you can see that behind me. So yeah, there's like cables like this just dangling. That one just needs removing from a socket upstairs. Just tracing a couple of those out so we can take them out. So just like I've got remove/sort ring main. So just sort some of the cables out. Not run some of the new ones yet. Just try and figure out some of the things that we can remove. So that'll be good. And then in the bathroom, the sink is like in the cupboard, so I've got remove sink and remove the toilet in the bathroom as well, because we're going to get the floor up and the top of the paper and the wall behind it. So that's my list for the next 3 days. So how much of it we get done? Wait and see. Hopefully it's not too much because it's 11 o'clock already. Hoping to be here for the next 7 hours. So 7 hours, let me look at the list again. Noggin for the light in the bathroom, definitely get done. Electrics in Elliot's room should get done fairly quickly because Dad's done most of the stuff already. I don't know if there's something to remove or we just need to move it a little bit. But I think those first 2 half-hour max jobs. And then the ceiling down in Elliot's room. So it just depends on how well that comes down, how messy it is, how easy it is to keep the insulation up. Because obviously down here, there's no insulation, but like we did in the bathroom where we pull it down and then put the tape across. So hopefully that goes smoothly. I'll be happy with that today and then maybe start cutting plasterboards or start thinking about plasterboards in the bathroom. So yeah, I think that's the point today. If we end today with the ceiling up in the bathroom, I'll be ecstatic. So let's aim for that and let's crack on. Wish us luck. just before we do get started, just thought I'd give you a little show of what we've done so far. I can't remember what I've shown so far and what I haven't. But media wall, we've tested the fireplace in there, which you've probably seen. The TV bracket's on, that's ready for the TV. We've sort of laid out where all the cables, all the sockets are going to go, where the MDF is going to go around it, that kind of stuff. We've got all these trunkets coming down for like the HDMI cable come from the telly, just going into a cupboard there. And then we've got a ring main coming down for some sockets, network cables, maybe two lots of network cables because all the network cables are going to go into a cupboard here. So that cupboard's going to be like a very electronic sort of station basically in the cupboard. And then the same on the bottom, there'll be a cupboard on the bottom. And then you kind of see on here, so from there to there is where we've marked the alcove. So there'll be 3 alcoves, so from there down to there, and then there'll be like a space then where you've got like MDF and stuff. So MDF space and then an alcove, MDF space and an alcove, and then the cupboard at the bottom. So there'll be 3 alcoves. Let me try and see if I can get it. So there'll be like an alcove about there, space between it, an alcove about there, space between it, and then an alcove about there, and then the cupboard down at the bottom. So it should look good, but we can do that sort of. Dad can cut a little bit of woods and stuff by himself, so we're not going to focus on that because that's like a one-man job. We're trying to focus on the 2-man jobs today, over this weekend. See if we can smash some of them out. Like I said yesterday, we put that joist up, so we've drilled the holes now to allow the ring main to go all the way from the fuse box all the way over then and down to here. We've got that going, the holes go in there. We've got the light back on now because the cable now goes through the hole there, cable goes through the new joist. We've got our sockets in place, sort of chiseled out. There's a couple going to go in that cupboard as well. Chase this cable out to make sure it's going to be a new cable going in there. So there's a new cable from there now over to the light, which is already in place actually. Nothing new there, that's just the old socket. And then over here then, so chased all this out. So this is going to be a network cable going to go in there. So Ethernet Cat 6 cable going in that white trunking. It's going to go then into this box and then out there, so we can power the ring doorbell. So we can through there and through there, so we can power the doorbell then over the Ethernet. So that'll be good, I think, because then that could hopefully be covered up, or a socket underneath there, so we've got access to it. And then we've got new trunking over here to sort those cables out. So that's the switch for upstairs, that's the switch for downstairs. Like I said, that's the fuse box then, so we'll have another cable going out to that. There'll be a big box over that to sort of hide it all in. And then the cable, we've chased this out, cable coming out into there, because then we want a switch here, and then behind it there's going to be a light on the outside of the house. And then in the back room, sort of kids room, same thing. So the only one we haven't chased out is this one, because we're quite happy with that cable because it's a new white cable going down to it. So that's the outside light, and that's the light for above me here. There. And then we've channeled these ones out. So there was a socket there which had the cables running like this and then up. So we weren't happy with that. We want the cables coming straight down. So when we run the ring main, this will come straight down, and we change this so it's going to be that height. And that height then around the room basically. That's the height that we've decided. That's what it's going to be, sort of most of the places. As you can see, it's quite a big chunk because we've gone for 35mm back boxes instead of 25mm. And same then over here. So cables coming down, these will get changed because these are absolutely shocking, and I think Dad actually nicked a little bit there, so not the best. And again, down same height as the other one, so that's been chased out. And then there was this one here as well actually. So this again, socket was there, removed it, cable out, and then there'll be a new cable out down and into the same height. And then on the back wall we've got about, what did we have here? There was I think there was a triple socket there previously, so taking that out, cables out, so that's basically moving, so that can just all be patched up. So now there'll be a socket there, so a double socket with I don't know, 2 doubles maybe there, I can't remember what we said, but then up there and out there's also going to be, if you might see it, but there's a 30mm hole for the ring main and a 10mm there. So we'll have an Ethernet cable come down here as well, because I think the terrace is going to go here, so then that can be hardwired as well. So the ring main then will jump over to this one, come down. We'll have a socket. There's going to be like another type cupboard here. So a socket in the cupboard, and then we've done this little chase, so it'll be spur off for this one. Drill out there, and then we've got an outside socket then, going to be our outside space. So whether that's for like lights or whatever, we'll have a little socket then out there. So that'll be good. But I think that is most of the progress that I haven't shown so far. These are the MDFs, and just for reference, they are 18mm MDFs. So chunky boys go in on the media wall. And then upstairs then, you saw obviously Ashley doing the wallpaper above me here. So yeah, pretty much I think all the wallpaper's off now. The only bits is like a lot of little bits like this. So we just need to take all that off before plastering. There's quite a bit over there, and on this ceiling bit specifically. But yeah, we're looking good. I want to sand this off as well. So when I get like an hour or two after work sometime, I think I'll probably sand this, just because I want it done. But yeah, so this is what I was on about. So we need the noggin there, so then we can fix the light to it. The ceiling should be good to go up there then. This is the issue we've got in this room, is obviously like we have to be careful of the floor, and the electrics coming out of the ceiling there. This is the stuff that I want to move to then onto the back wall somehow, so it's not in the way when I pull the ceiling down. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with these cables, and then ceiling down in here. So that'll be, I think that's today's project. Main project for today will be this ceiling down. So let's see how we get on. And then, like I said, that hopefully can go up over that one. And this could be the other big one today. So at the minute, the ceiling's up. It's not too bad of a state, it's got a little crack there. So we're hoping, fingers crossed, that I can just put plasterboards over the top of that. I'll go in the attic and poke down where the joists are, so we can see, like with the little screwdriver, so we can see then where they are, basically. I assume they're like that. And then we can fix the plasterboards to it. Speaking of plasterboards, this is how many we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So yeah, I think bathroom and the office space is definitely doable. And then maybe make a start in there. I don't know. That seems a bit optimistic. Maybe not. But definitely pull that one down anyway, so it's ready for it to go up. And yeah, I think that's a good plan. Good place to start. And then, like I said, mention those little extras. Oh, the voice change is crazy throughout the house. The echo that because there's nothing anywhere. The echo is crazy. But in the bathroom, remove this. I haven't taken it out yet because obviously the sink is just like sitting in it. So this needs to come out with the sink. So then we've got a bit more space to play with. I'm a bit curious as well to see what they've done with this. Hopefully this is put in after this, so I don't want a big hole in that. That would suck, because we're hoping to keep this, because we kind of like it. Protects against the shower. And then the toilet then, obviously flooring and paper behind it, so that needs out as well. No, actually, and this needs off as well, so we can get the paper behind there. That's another thing I can add to the extras list. And then we'll have a quick look in the back garden. So you can see, oh my good god. You can see like the brown pipe goes to like the side of the shed, and then that's where the nick is in the cable. So we need to fix that, so then we can carry on the pipe. I can put in an Ethernet cable, because I want to run an Ethernet from the shed all the way back up into the attic, along the side of the house here, up in the attic, and then over. So that's a bit of a run. Don't know how well that's going to work, but we'll see. And so we can have internet all the way out there. As soon as that's done, then I can fill this back in, because it's and sort of start that fence there, because they're trying to sell next door and I can't imagine them selling it very well with no fence there, so trying to get that sorted. But that is today's projects and today's project and the projects that I've got lined up. So fingers crossed, let's see how we get on. These sheets I'm going to put down on the floor to help with the ceiling, which is like. So far so good. Done a chunk of it. Probably the most tricky bit because it's around where those pipes are and the cables above the pipes, so I'm just being extra careful really. But we've made a start now, so just make our way along, put in tape every so often, and then I can go back and over this side and make my way back this way. So hopefully that's the worst section done. So as you can see, the ceiling is down in Ellis' room. I know up. It's a little bit more of an issue than we thought, but I'll come back to that. We're just going off of the list we had today. Bathroom noggin, I'll show you that in a second now. That's done. Electrics in Ellis' room. Well, the reason why I wanted electrics is so that I could take the ceiling down. So basically, you just got to move that over on top of the other joists. So that's okay. Pretty much done what I wanted to. And then ceiling down in Ellis' room. So that's down. And then in the extras bit, remove sink, remove toilet, remove bathroom radiator. I'm gonna have a go at that now. But yeah, super happy with this being down. The issue was, I spin it around. These boards in the attic, they're basically just loose. So if you stood on that, you're going through the ceiling basically. So that's not good. So yeah, we're gonna take these boards up, put proper boards down. So walking up, because the boiler is literally there. You can see the white boiler there. So like, you've got nothing to walk on. So you go into you're gonna fall through the ceiling basically. So we need to make sure that's solid, so you're safe enough to walk on. Because at the minute, there's a lot of places where you're gonna fall through the ceiling. And then as well as that, then in the bathroom, what we've actually done is just got these like little noggin things. So when you pull in on the light, it's not going to come off. It's solid. That one's for the shower, to pull the shower. So that's the light, that's the shower, and then the actual light itself. Then put this noggin in, some of the electric, so it's a bit more solid. Not going to go anywhere. So task now is take this off, take that off, and take that off. Let's see how we get on. So that's the end of day 1 of 3. So today's Saturday. Like I said, I got Saturday, Sunday, Monday off, full days. So today was day 1. That's completed. Made our way through the list. I'm just thinking, absolutely hell of a mess. But that was a hot one. As you can see, there's a couple of bits and pieces here. But the main one today was the ceiling down in Ellis' room. So that's what it looks like. And yeah, I had to take all of the yellow insulation out because the boards are crap. Boards are gonna have to come down, new boards up. So that's a whole pain in the ass thing that needs doing as well. But what we'll do is we'll take these down through here, and then we will go put the plasterboard up then. So that plasterboard's on everything. Put the new yellow rock wool insulation then on top of the plasterboard, and then board it properly up from up there. Either like leave this bit open so I can take the things up, or just like the normal hatch to go up. But yeah, it'll make it a lot more solid and just safer to get to the boiler, because it's just not safe at all. So yeah, so that was today. Very messy. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, no more ceilings down, because I'm sick to death of ceilings now. Hopefully that's it. No more. Job done. Hopefully that's it. So I'm hoping that we can just plaster over this. We can find the joists okay. Put the plasterboards up, no problem. Fingers crossed. Same in Elisa's room. Just hopeful. I just hope to God nothing else is going to come down. In the bathroom then, we've got this light for now, which we didn't have before. Noggin's done. Winner winner. Toilet's taken out now, so floor's gone, so we can access that. we tried to take the what's this called? Radiator out, but it just leaked everywhere and we couldn't take them away because they're stuck in the plastic thing. So yeah, we had to put that back together and we'll leave that for another bit. Took the sink out, so tomorrow now I can dismantle this. I can get taken apart now. All this crap was just shoved in behind there. But yeah, so we're making good progress. So the ceiling can go up in here as well. So yeah, I'm just hopeful. The issue with the bathroom in the minute, you can see some electrics there. So those like clip things are called Wagos. I don't know if you've ever heard of Wagos before, but they just allow you to like join the cables together basically. The problem is that with them up there, we need to put them in a box. So like they're not exposed basically. And we didn't have one big enough, so we're just waiting for that so then we can put the ceiling up. So day 2 tomorrow, like I said, we pulled the ceiling down, we basically ripped the bathroom apart, so I'm hopeful for tomorrow that we can crack on and get some more things done off that list. We're just waiting on box for that. Been able to find the actual joists in the office room, we call it. Same in Elise's room. Elliot's ceiling can't go back up yet because we need to buy. Oh, actually, can I? I don't know. Maybe I can, but we need to take the wood down. So that might be number 1 tomorrow. But yeah, we'll see. It's been a good day, and we'll see what tomorrow has in store. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Welcome back to day 2 of 3. So yesterday we did all our work that I've just shown. Today, hopefully, first thing, get the ceiling back up in the bathroom. See how long that takes us, and then move on to the next thing, whatever that might be. There's a couple of things, obviously, in Ellis' room where we can't put the ceiling back up. Maybe office ceiling. Who knows? Let's find out. So that's day 2 complete of 3. Fairly successful day after a lot of questionable drawings and a lot of questionable cuts for my first time plasterboarding. We've got the ceilings up in the bathroom. It's not the best by any means, but it's up. If you don't look too close and just do a quick whip round, yeah, it's class, no problem. Ceiling's up, winner winner. But then if you look a little bit closer, you'll see messed up that cut a little bit. So now we've got like a lightning bolt in the things there. That one's not quite flush because there's a piece of wood protruding down a little bit. I broke a little bit of that corner. But overall, it's really not too bad at all. So got them up. We made these T pieces first. So we made these T pieces. So we put them up against the thing, and then you pull that up and it jams against the ceiling, so you haven't got to sort of try to hold them up as you're trying to screw them up. So that was an experience to say the least. But that's one job done. That's another one ticked off of the list that we went through. And first time plasterboarding in the house, considering how much plasterboarding needs to be done. Yeah, it was an experience and a learning one at that. But yeah, we've got some more plasterboards left. How many plasterboards left? 4. So tomorrow is day 3 of 3. And as you can see, I've already sort of in this office walk-in wardrobe space, wherever this is, I've marked out where the joists are with a stud finder. This was pretty good from Parkside in Lidl's. So it helps you find the studs and stuff. So you've got a stud detector, metal detector, and I don't know what deep is, but AC, so electric. So you can like find stuff in the walls. So I've just mapped out where the joists are. So we'll do a line across each one of those tomorrow now with like a chalk line. And then mark them on the wall like this. So then we'll cut some plasterboards. It should be a lot easier because it's just square. So straight up, and then where these marks are on the wall, then you know from there to the other side you can do a chalk line, and then you can just drill along. Dad's going to go in the attic tomorrow because the electrics there is a bit of a mess. So he's going to go up the hatch there and just over sort the electrics out of there. So that could be fun. Hopefully he doesn't fall through the ceiling and we don't need to figure out how to change more plasterboards. But you'll also see, like, let me go this way. So this one here, it's got 2 holes either side, and it's also got 3 in the middle. So what I did is did a hole in the middle, and I hit joist. That one joist, and then one either side is no joist. So I knew that was the joist then. And then 16 inches across, same thing, 2 holes either side, and 16 inches either side, 2 holes either side, because then there's no joist. And then I know then the bang in the middle of that blue tape is the middle of the joist. So I just did that all around the room, and yeah, got that all mapped out. So ready for tomorrow. So we should come in tomorrow nice and early, because taking the kids to school, because it's Monday. So kids to school, straight down here, because it was like half a day today, because we were just knackered from the day before. So nice and early tomorrow, 9 o'clock start. So sealing up in here, so that'll be, we're moving anyway, we're doing things. So sealing up there, and then we want to do the electric cable that Dad broke in the garden. Get that sorted, so then we can crack on with that stuff up there. And the other thing we want to do tomorrow then is just sort out some of the electrics. Wow, the change in voice in these rooms is crazy. But yeah, so some of these cables, like, they can be taken out. We just need to sort of follow them and figure out where they're all going, so we can sort out a bit more of the ring main and stuff. Maybe take some of these boards down. All time dependent tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Close up. Oh, I can't close up my window, can I? Good job of getting new windows. Sure, that shouldn't be too long now either. But yeah, electrics tomorrow. Board up in the office room, and electric cable sorted outside. Where are we in terms of that little list that we had? Let's have a look. Sealing up in bathroom, done. Sealing up in the office, that'll be done tomorrow. Sealing up in Elliot's room, that was a bit ambitious, to be honest with you, especially considering how the bathroom went. Even though it's like just quite a square room, got a little bit of pipes in the corner. We just haven't got that many plasterboards for a start, so we are just waiting on another delivery of plasterboards. Remove the sink and toilet. Oh yeah, that's the other thing that I did do. I don't know if I showed you, but this morning I ripped this out, so that's gone as well. So a lot more space, so we just need to figure out what's going there now. But yeah, the bathroom's looking a lot better now. Got the shower socket and the plug switch there, light sorted. So yeah, remove sink, remove toilet, fix it, and then the other extra we got is the fix the cable in the garden, which we can do tomorrow. Remove the bathroom radiator. So we did try that yesterday, so we tried to remove it, but like I said, it got caught either side, flooded everywhere, so yeah, we'll leave that be for a minute. But yeah, I'll see you in the morning where we cracking on then with the office room. I'll film a little bit more tomorrow, not just updates. I'll try and show you, because I didn't know how this was going to go in the bathroom, so I'll try and film a bit more of the ceiling going up, and then us fixing the cable in the garden as well. See if we have a shock in time. Hey, dad jokes. But yeah, right, I'll catch you in the morning. Here we are for the day 3 of 3. So it's the last day of my sort of long weekend where I get to crack on. So plan today, sealing in the office walk-in wardrobe bit, get that up, sort some of the electrics out in the house, and then fix the cable that we broke in the garden. So let's get into it. So here we are, doing that sealing in the walk-in wardrobe office room bit. And this took a lot of measuring 4 times and cutting twice, should we say. Even though it looks like a fairly square room, it actually wasn't. And it was very off-centered and a lot of like diagonal cuts needed, and we messed it up a load of times. And not only that, you will notice that we put the ceilings up the wrong way. So yeah, we'll see what you think at the end. But we have been made aware that we put the ceilings up the wrong way around, and the white side should be down. But from here on in, the rest of the ceilings are white side down. As you can see here, the brown side is down, not ideal for plastering. We spoke to a plasterer, all good. So it's okay to stay up, thank God for that. Yeah, 2 boards up, dinner time. Here we are. Room 2 done with the ceiling. So now we've got the bathroom looking all fresh. And now we've got the little office room walk-in wardrobe bit looking all fresh. We're getting there. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Speaking of light, there's no light in here. So Dad's going to go up in the attic, poke a hole out. We chase that out because we need new cables and things. But problem for another day. We have ceilings.